This is it. We're just 5 days until the historic Wisconsin recall election, and tonight the candidates for governor make their final push for your vote.
Governor Scott Walker and Democrat Tom Barrett wrapping up the debate. It was held at Marquette Law School. Our Mike Lowe is there live with tonight's political lowdown. Mike?
Good evening, Ted. The format of the debate allowed for the candidates to challenge each other, and that meant we saw a feisty and at times fiercely fought debate. Scott Walker and Tom Barrett met for the final time before Tuesday's election, and these two Milwaukee politicians were arguing over the future of all of Wisconsin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our conversation with the candidates.
From the very beginning, there was a palpable intensity. The issue that most voters care most about is jobs, and which man's economic policy will lead to more of them being created in Wisconsin.
His new numbers would have Wisconsin dead last in the Midwest. And so he wants to brag about these numbers that have us dead last in the Midwest. And those are Scott Walker numbers.
But the facts are the facts. Wisconsin gained jobs in 2012. We gained jobs in 2011. There's been more than 30,000 new jobs, and the unemployment rate is 6.7% compared to over 10% in the city of Milwaukee.
But Milwaukee Mayor Tom Barrett is framing the entire election as a referendum on Scott Walker's trustworthiness. And he once again hammered the governor on the John Doe corruption probe.
Release the emails. Release the emails that you have that are tied to this. They're tied to this secret, illegal computer system. And I've asked you, tell us who's paying your criminal defense fees. You're the only governor in this country that has a criminal defense fund.
So, Mayor, you're a lawyer. You understand the law. I'm not a lawyer. We're here in the law school. But I've taken an oath of office to uphold the Constitution, to uphold the laws there within, and to abide by the rules. And the rules that the district attorneys asked us to be involved with, in terms of ask my representatives to be involved with as well, is to go forward and to comment when they asked us to comment on it.
And that debate was hosted by WISN Channel 12 here in Milwaukee, and it aired on ABC stations all across the state. One of the testiest moments in the debate came toward the end, when Tom Barrett challenged Scott Walker over a commercial that he's running right now featuring the picture of a dead baby and essentially blaming Tom Barrett for crime statistics and manipulating crime statistics. Tom Barrett at one point said, "You should be ashamed of yourself, Scott Walker." Walker's response was that Barrett ought to release the actual numbers for violent crime in Milwaukee. Reporting live tonight in Milwaukee, Mike Lowe, Fox 6 News.
All righty, Mike, thanks very much. Those candidates are ramping up the campaign with big guests tomorrow. Former President Bill Clinton will be in Milwaukee at a rally for Tom Barrett. It is scheduled to start at 10 in the morning at Pear Marquette Park. And then tomorrow afternoon, Governor Walker will be joined by South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley. The two will host a rally at the Quad Graphics plant in Sussex. That's scheduled to start at 2:15. And as we enter the home stretch of the recall campaign, we ask you to stick with Fox 6. We'll have complete coverage on air and online leading up to Tuesday's historic election.
Other news now, there is a manhunt in Kenosha County after an armed burglar